Sometimes life feels like a storm. The winds blow hard, the rain comes down. You feel lost and alone in the dark. Maybe you are in a storm right now. Your heart hurts. Your hope feels small. You wonder if God sees you. You wonder if He even cares. The waves of trouble keep crashing over you, and you feel like you are about to sink beneath the weight of it all. It is easy to feel forgotten when the world around you is shaking. You look for a lighthouse, a sign of safety, but all you see is more darkness stretching out before you. Let me tell you something true. God does see you. He has not forgotten you. He has a plan for you, even in the middle of your hardest days. This storm did not surprise Him. This pain does not scare Him. He is the master of the seas and the calmer of the waves. He knows exactly where you are, and He has a promise for you. There is a promise in the Bible that is like a strong anchor for your soul. It is found in the book of Romans. It says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." This is Romans chapter 8, verse 28. Let's look at this promise closely. It does not say that all things are good. Some things are very bad. Pain is bad. Sickness is bad. Betrayal is bad. But the promise is that God works in all of these things. He is active. He is busy. He is turning the bad into something good. This promise is for a special group of people. It is for those who love Him. When you love God, you put your life in His hands. You trust Him, even when you cannot see the path ahead. It is also for those who are called according to His purpose. This means God has a special plan for your life. You are not an accident. You were created with a purpose. Because you are part of His story, He promises to make sure every chapter, even the sad ones, works toward a beautiful ending. Let's travel back in time to the darkest day in history. It was a Friday in Jerusalem. A man named Jesus, who healed the sick and loved the outcast, was arrested. His friends ran away in fear. His enemies celebrated. They mocked Him, beat Him, nailed Him to a wooden cross. The sky turned dark in the middle of the day. The earth shook. To everyone watching, it looked like the end. It looked like evil had won. Hope was dead. Darkness had swallowed the light. This was the ultimate defeat. The enemy, Satan, must have thought he had won the greatest victory of all time. He had trapped the Son of God. He had turned the crowds against Him. He whispered lies into the ears of the powerful. The enemy laid a perfect trap. The plan was simple: kill Jesus and end His movement. The cross was supposed to be a symbol of shame and defeat. It was the Roman way of saying, "This is what happens when you challenge us. This is the end." Satan used the envy of religious leaders, the betrayal of a friend, and the cowardice of a politician. He orchestrated every detail to cause the maximum amount of pain and humiliation. For 2 long nights and 1 terrible day, it looked like his plan had worked perfectly. Jesus was in a tomb. A heavy stone was rolled in front of it. It was over. But God is the ultimate master of turning tables. He takes the enemy's plans and flips them upside down. The very trap that was meant to destroy Jesus became the stage for His greatest triumph. The tomb, a place of finality and decay, was about to become a womb for a new creation. He was preparing to do something so powerful it would change the world forever. On the 3rd day, Sunday morning, the tomb was empty. Jesus was not there. He was alive. The resurrection turned everything on its head. You have a cross in your life. We all do. We all do. It might not be made of wood, but honestly, it feels just as heavy. Your cross might be a chronic illness that drains your strength every day. It could be a financial struggle that keeps you awake at night. Perhaps your cross is a broken relationship. It might be a secret battle with anxiety or depression. This cross feels like a curse. The enemy wants you to believe that this cross is your end. He whispers lies in your ear. This will never get better, he says. God has abandoned you. This pain is your punishment. You are defeated. But God sees your cross differently. Just as He saw the cross of Jesus, He sees yours as an opportunity. He sees it not as a final destination, but as a part of the journey. He wants to take the very thing that the enemy is using to harm you and turn it into something that will ultimately bless you. He is not the author of your pain, but He is the redeemer of it. He can use the pressure of your illness to produce patience. He can use the struggle of your finances to build your dependence on Him. God wants to turn your cross into a crown. He wants to take your story of suffering and make it a story of strength. The very trial that feels like it is crushing you can become the foundation for a greater testimony of His faithfulness. Every tear you cry, He collects. Every prayer you whisper, He hears. Your faithfulness in this trial is forging a crown of righteousness that you will one day wear. So what do we do when we are carrying our cross? What do we do when the pain is real and honestly, the hope feels distant? The Bible does not promise us a life without trouble. Jesus Himself said, "In this world you will have trouble." He never promised an easy journey, but He did promise something far better. He promised, "But take heart. I have overcome the world." Our victory is not in avoiding battles, but in knowing that our King has already won the war. Our job is to remain faithful, to hold on to Him even when our knuckles are white and our arms are tired. Faithfulness in suffering is not about pretending you are not in pain. It is not about putting on a fake smile and saying everything is fine. True faithfulness is honest. It is crying out to God from the depths of your hurt. It's telling Him, "God, this hurts. I don't understand. I am scared." But then in the next breath adding, "But I will trust you. I will hold on to your promises. I will believe that you are good even when my circumstances are not." It is a rugged, tear-stained faith that is precious to God. Think of a child holding their father's hand in a scary, dark forest. They are holding the hand of someone they trust completely. Their security is not in the absence of fear, but in the presence of their Father. This is what it means to be faithful in hard times. It means clinging to the hand of our Heavenly Father, trusting that He knows the way through the woods, even when we are completely lost. In our fast-paced world, we want instant solutions. We want microwave prayers that are answered in 2 minutes or less. But God's timing is not our timing. He often works slowly, carefully, and deliberately. This is where humble patience and trust come in. It is a quiet confidence that God is at work, even when there is no visible evidence. It is choosing to believe His promise is more real than our problem. Think of a farmer who plants a seed. He does not dig it up every day to see if it is growing. He trusts the process. He knows that in the dark, under the soil, life is at work. He waters the ground and waits patiently for the sun to do its part. He knows that growth takes time. In the same way, God has planted seeds of purpose in your trial. Your job is to trust the process. Keep watering the ground with your prayers and your faith. Trust that God is shining His light on your situation, and that something beautiful is growing in the unseen places of your life. No great victory is ever won without a great battle. In every story we love, the hero must face a challenge, a giant, a dragon, before they can reach their happy ending. The same is true in our walk with God. We sometimes think that if we are faithful, God will remove all our battles. But often, He leads us right into them. He does this not to harm us, but to strengthen us. The pressure of the battle produces the strength of the warrior. Pain is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. Often, it is a sign that you are on the very path that leads to victory. Every promise of God is on the other side of a fight. The throne for David was preceded by years of running from Saul. The salvation of the world was purchased through the agony of the cross. God does not promise a life free from conflict, but He does promise to be with us in the conflict. He promises that the battle belongs to Him. Our part is to show up, stand firm in our faith, and trust Him for the outcome. The pain you feel is not the end. It is the training ground for your reign. Your present suffering is preparing you for a future glory. Paul said our present troubles are small and momentary, and are producing for us a glory that is far beyond all comparison. He had learned to see his battles through the lens of eternity. Your battle is doing the same for you. It is building your spiritual muscles. It is refining your faith into pure gold. On this specific day, in this specific moment, God is at work in your life. God is at work in your life. He sees the trap the enemy has set for you. He sees the pain in your heart. He sees the questions in your mind. He sees the weariness in your soul. And He wants to whisper this timeless truth to you once more. I am working all of this for your good. The story is not over. The final chapter has not been written. Your current circumstances are just a scene in a much larger, more beautiful story that He is writing. He is the author, and he promises a good ending. Your part is simple, though not always easy. Love him. Trust him. Hold on to him. When you cannot see his hand, trust his heart. When you do not understand his plan, trust his character. He is good. He is faithful. He is for you. The crucifixion seemed like the end, but it was the doorway to the resurrection. Your trial feels like an ending, but God can make it a new beginning. He is a specialist in bringing life out of death. He brings triumph out of tragedy. He has done it before, and he will do it again for you. Let the truth of Romans chapter 8, verses 28 through 30 sink deep into your spirit. You are known. You are called. You are loved with an everlasting love. The God who designed the stars has a specific, tailor-made purpose for your life. He is working it all for good. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with us today. If this message brought hope to your heart or encouragement to your soul, we'd love for you to join our community. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with someone who needs it. Let us know your thoughts or prayer requests. In the comments, we read each one. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of inspiration. Together, let's keep growing, keep believing, keep shining. Your story matters. We're honored to walk this journey of faith and hope with you. Until next time, stay inspired and be blessed.